Hi, it's Angela from Love, Live Holistically. Now, we've spoken about, this is a father's video, and we've spoken about visiting times and what's that like for you. You make an appointment, maybe your partner has cancelled, you've paid for a train ticket to get there, and you lose out. Or you turn up and the child's not actually there. And I suggested that you need to do as much as you can, all the time that you can, in order to make further appointments and to attempt to keep them. So today we're going to talk about where you go when you actually do make the appointment, turn up, and the child is ready to go off with you. Now, I say go off with you. That's a topic. Where do you go? Now, depending on the age of the child, there are only certain places you can go. Let's take a child that is perhaps 7 years old. You could go to the park if you've only got a few hours with the child. You could go to a restaurant where most children like to go. They may have some playing area near or in the restaurant, and so the child can have a happy meal and perhaps play. That could be your time with your child. Now, if the child is much younger, where do you go? How has that worked out for you? Have you asked to perhaps stay in the house? What's that like? I've had quite a few responses on that, and it can be difficult. Again, it's frustrating for the dad, not knowing where to take a child that perhaps can't go to a restaurant, can't run around in the park. So my suggestion with any child that you have, again, really depending on the age, try and try and try again to be a part of that child's life. For example, if you live close enough, you could do the school run. You could take the child to school, or maybe pick the child up. You can take the child to nursery and perhaps pick the child up. Again, depending on the age, your child could be doing some after school activities. Be there for that. Now, these after school activities are only about an hour. So you either take the child to the after school club that they're already enrolled in, or you enroll your child in an after school club. We're talking karate or ballet or tap dancing or music classes. Go find out. Your local town hall will have a list of these places that have these activities. Do that. Take the child to the after school club. So on Thursdays, that child knows that Dad's going to come pick me up and they're going to take me to karate or wherever. What you're trying to do, or I should say my suggestion, is you're trying to remain a part of your child's life. So see whatever you can do to remain a part of their life. Now, their life would be get up in the morning, have breakfast, go to school, perhaps go to an after school club, and come home. Try and be a part of that somehow if you can. I know it can be difficult, and it really depends on how far you live from that child. So with all the comments that I've had, most of the men are saying that it's just difficult. It's just difficult. Um, uh, there are also opportunities for these men to perhaps sit in the grandmother's house with the child, but that for them can be not so much frustrating, but the atmosphere might not be so nice. The father himself may not feel comfortable doing that. So my suggestion to you is find a way to remain a part of that child's everyday life. That might work. Please let me know what you think. Before I go, I'd like to remind you to collect my free ebook and e-course called Find and Follow Your Passion. I'll leave a link below for you. I've also written a book called Lean a Body. It's all about the body. I ask questions like where your feet take you. Do you have armfuls of luggage or baggage, people call it? What do you put your hand to? It also has a character in there. Her name is Lena Body. And we find Lena from teenage finding solace in alcohol right up till she's about 32. It's only after she hit rock bottom did she have her third aha moment and got her life back on track. Very interesting reading. And remember, as always, to love, live holistically. See you on the next one.